how do we control this mind? In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells us that we must control the mind. Actually, Arjuna, the recipient of Bhagavad Gita, was complaining that to control the mind is very difficult. That it is much more easier to control the raging wind than to control the mind. Which is very true. Everybody can have the experience. We've all got the experience how the mind can be so wild, even more wild than a wild horse. But we have to control the mind. Without controlling the mind, we cannot be peaceful. Actually, the Bhagavad Gita tells us that the mind is the best of our friends, but the same mind is the worst of our enemies. So an uncontrolled mind is the worst enemy, and a controlled mind is the best of friends. So to make the mind a friend, you have to control it. You have to learn the art of controlling the mind. Some people say, forget it, mind cannot be controlled. It is because they don't know how to do it. If you approach people who know how to do it, they will teach you how to do it. And so in the Hare Krishna movement, we teach mind control. And how do we do that? We do that by the means of a mantra. The word mantra is a Sanskrit word. Man means mind, and tra means free. So by the practice of mantra meditation, we free the mind from its entanglement. We free the mind from all its desires. The mind is a factory of desires. The mind is a factory of ideas. The mind is a factory of all kinds of wants. The mind wants this, it desires this, it has this idea, that idea. Every moment, the mind functions in the form of waves. There are millions of waves rising and setting in the mind. And all these waves, which are called varsanas, are desires. So every moment there's a desire coming up, there's an idea coming up. So to control this mind, these waves, to control the desires, you have to learn the science of mantra meditation. In this mantra meditation, you recite a mantra, you vibrate a mantra, you create a spiritual sound, and this spiritual sound attracts the mind. This spiritual sound purifies the mind. This spiritual sound links the mind to the spiritual world. So in the Hare Krishna movement, we teach a very simple mantra: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This sound vibration is so effective, is so powerful, is so potent that anyone who tries it, he can feel the effect of this mantra. It is often said that the taste of the pudding is in the eating. If you don't taste the pudding, how can you know its sweetness? So if you want to experiment with this mantra, try it and see. I have been practicing this mantra for the last 34 years, and I can assure you that it works. I can assure you it's very potent. I can assure you it's very wonderful. I have experienced the bliss of this mantra. I've experienced the power of this mantra. And I can assure you that there is nothing to lose. There is wonderful, there's wonderful gain. There's wonderful results when one chants this mantra. It helps you to control the mind. It helps you to settle the mind. It frees the mind from all these numerous desires, and it makes you a very peaceful personality. So try it, my dear brother, my dear sister. Try it and see, and you'll be very happy that you have known this mantra: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very simple and very short. Practice it and get a result. Hare Krishna.